Now, I do want to talk about other interesting experiences I've encountered while in Kentucky. You know, I checked into this hotel, and word has thoroughly spread about me well before I even showed up in that area. And word spread to me about this hotel. I heard that nobody will bother you in this hotel, neither the staff nor the owners or managers. You know, so this one dude that's telling me about this place, he's all like, yeah, everybody there is nice, this and that. You know what I'm saying? This would be the perfect place for you to do your 40-day water fast if you wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of test out the waters to see how this place is firsthand before I make a decision. And so I would go into the pool in the daytime, and again, everybody in this town knows about me. They know what I believe in, everything, and so they would place certain kind of women in the pool with me, really young girls below 18, and like at one time they would place like some overweight women that weren't supermodel pretty in the face. They looked decent in the face, but they were overweight, and they had big titties, well below the age of 18. And then they would put like one or more American women that were well below the age of 18. And then they had this one Ukrainian girl show up. She must have been like age 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, Cause I noticed like everybody all of a sudden left the pool. All the girls, all the women, the men, the women, and then I thought that I must have somehow scared them off. You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden these two male Ukrainians show up, and this one female Ukrainian girl who's about 13, 14, and she grabs that donut-shaped life raft and jumps into the pool with it. You know what I'm saying? So they want to see how I interact with her. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Kind of like with two horses potentially mating. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the woman, the female horse won't accept the male. I heard that goes with dogs as well. So one thing I learned through my travels is the more warm and welcoming a person or people are, the more they have stuff to offer, and the less they try to scare you away, the more they have stuff to offer as well. So I try not to say anything, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoy the cool water and each other's presence. And so I don't say much words at all, but and mind you, she mirrors back the fact that I told somebody that I was watching a porno video on a porn site in a previous stay at that hotel. And I see all these numerous videos about cheaters, and I type in the keywords like angry sex or like angry oral sex, and I see this one video of this beautiful woman and this male inside a van, and she was like apparently like angry at him in like a playful way, and like she would take her pussy and fucking ride his face with it, slap him in the face, and then like freaking plug his nose so he can't even taste the pussy that he's trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? But that's where most of your smell comes from, is your nose, from what I heard. And I can tell these must be both blood type O's, because for one, they're in a van, and blood type O's are wired to travel, and blood type O's are wired to be top dogs. And I heard the reason why superheroes have that O at the end of hero is because blood type O's are the universal blood donor, and they can give blood to any and everybody, and so they can save everybody. And that's what the concept of superheroes are, you know what I'm saying? And so she was regulating on him like a sexual goddess, dude. I was like, damn, dude, she is really punishing him, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I told that story to somebody when I was leaving that hotel in the previous state of that recent one, and I told him how that lady plugged that dude's nose. And so this Ukrainian girl mirrors back, because they mirror back everything I say, everything I've done in previous days, months, years ago, you know what I'm saying? And so this 13, 14-year-old Ukrainian girl, she grabs that life raft, and that's in the shape of a donut, and she throws it in the water. Then she jumps in the water, and she would so the life raft will float on top of the water. She would go through the middle of it upwards, and then she would plug her nose and go downwards in the water. And so she would mirror back what I said to that dude, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, at the end of my stay that time, she did that disrespectful wave, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it was like, on a different note, this has to do with the magical songs I've encountered. Okay, hold on one second. I think the police are right there. If they approach us, they approach us. I don't care. Okay, so anyways, it's gonna take time for them to talk to us. So, in any case, one time I was watching this YouTube video called something to the effect of Deep Tropical House 2015 Positive Vibes. And that's not exactly word for word with the title of the video, but anyways, so you'll know that it's the right video when you see two women and one or more of them is looking backwards. They're in bikinis and they're by the beach. And there was a certain part of that video that says, now why choose this as our goal? And they may ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon, and blah, 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 you know. And then, like, right around a certain part of that song, which was right at the 4-minute and 50-second mark, 450 is a sign from above representing for child marriage. And anyways, so when I seen that, I knew that was a synchronicity, and also that let's see here, what else? And then I look outside. After I see that significant lyrics connected with that sign from above, 450, which represents for child marriage. And by the way, anything you acknowledge and focus on, you'll attract more of, as the book called The Haves and the Have-Nots talk about, which I found in one of numerous of my serendipitous adventures at a psych ward in Salina, Kansas. And so when the lyrics match up with the first time I clicked on that video that time, which was 450, which that number represents child marriage. I look out the window because I got a view of the pool, and it was like the owner of that hotel had this girl that was like 3 years old, give or take. When I say give or take, I'm not talking about like 3 or 4. I'm talking about like either like 3, like just above 3, but still within 3 and not getting too 4, or under 3, like between 2 and 3. So this little girl was about 3 years old, give or take. She was completely butt-ass naked with not anything on her skin but the skin of that owners of that hotel's hands. He grabbed her and dipped her into the pool and then kind of pulled her out, kind of like with what Michael Jackson did with his son or daughter when he was in Germany. But with this scenario, he did it with a girl and dipped her in a pool when she was like butt-ass naked, you know what I'm saying? So that's another one of my magical experiences with music and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, it's very sad because, you know, they went to such great lengths to roll out the carpet for me, and they treat me really good in many areas, and then they think that they have room to treat me like total shit in other areas. And I'm thinking like, dude, I don't fucking play that shit. I'm no fucking marshmallow. I'm no simp that will put up with other people's bullshit. And this is the thing about it, dude. This is the thing about it. If you're somebody like me that's on the rise, as Ty Lopez quotes, you'll notice some people in certain areas that you go to. If you're a blood type like me and you travel all the time, you'll notice some towns will try to get you to represent for them, and they'll treat you really good in some areas, and then they'll treat you like shit in other areas. But I'm telling you this shit right fucking now, dude. If you start to notice people testing you, you have got to send and Donald Trump talks about these people. You got to knock your bully out right between, hit him as hard as you can, right between the fucking eyes, dude. Because if you let that shit slide, that will send a message to everybody else that they can bully you too.